It's a real pleasure to be a part of this event honoring Blair County former athletes and especially Lori McConnell, who I'm here to present. And when she first asked me to do this, I was really impressed that she would come to me and ask me, and my mind went to St. Mary's Parochial School on Dutch Hill in Altoona, where I was fortunate enough to be a teacher for one of her teachers there for a couple of years, and really lucky, along with Bert Lear, to be one of her basketball coaches. And you could tell immediately from even those early years, Lori was meant to be a basketball player, and she was meant to be a point guard, and a good one. And I remember going through the parochial league schedules and the parochial league games, and they were so much fun, and they were so easy to coach, and especially she was, because she was almost a coach on the floor, even in 7th and 8th grade. And then to watch her develop and to watch her grow at Bishop Guilfoyle, where she did, the way she handled herself, the way she conducted herself, I don't think I have ever seen any athlete at any level play as hard as Lori McConnell played when she played basketball. She never took a play off. When they talk about 100% of the time, that was Lori McConnell. And she had quite a career at Bishop Guilfoyle for the 4 years there. And then she was rewarded with it all, with becoming the first girl in our area to receive a basketball scholarship, full scholarship to a Division I college out of New Mexico. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, a medical situation at home with her mom, that kind of got disrupted a little bit. She found her home in Hoover, Alabama, where she is with her husband, and I know she does have a son. And she did an awful lot of coaching there. She has coached boys basketball. She has coached girls basketball. She's coached girls tennis. She even coached boys golf. And I guess the highlight of her career, I guess you could say, would be winning the 6A state championship girls basketball when she was coaching. And I understand she even coached the boys golf team to a 6A state championship. I am very, very happy to present Lori McConnell Elgin for induction into the Blair County Hall of Fame.
Mr. C, those kind words mean more to me than you will ever know. I've been thinking about this speech since Neil called me back in June. And if I'm honest, I'm much more comfortable in a pair of basketball shorts and sneakers than I am standing up here speaking to all of you tonight. With that said, I am truly honored to be inducted into the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame. First, I want to thank the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame and everyone who thought enough of me to nominate me for this incredible honor. There are so many outstanding athletes that could be standing here, so I am deeply grateful. Bert Lear and Sonny Consiglio, thank you for sparking my love for basketball at such a young age. You taught me the fundamentals of the game and the importance of mastering them. You also taught me how to win and lose with grace and how to channel my competitive spirit, which, as you know, is no easy task. Dave Adams, thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone every single day and for teaching me how to set goals and work tirelessly to achieve them. You were a tough and demanding coach, and at the time, I was probably too young to fully appreciate it. The discipline you instilled in me shaped not only the player I became, but the person I am today. Janet Wood, your belief in me, especially after I lost my mom at 20, changed my life. Thank you for inspiring me and for giving me the opportunity that ultimately launched my coaching career. Without you, my path may have looked very different. My family has always been my foundation. My parents and siblings supported and cared for me every step of the way. And today, to my husband Jim and my son Scott and my whole family, thank you for always being on my team. And to my former teammates and classmates, I'm sure my competitive spirit made me a little difficult at times during our school days, but I wouldn't trade those for anything. Lady Dutchmen and Lady Marauders forever. Basketball has always been more than just a game to me. I reflect on my time as both a player and a coach. There are countless memories I carry in my heart, but there are two that I will cherish forever. The first memory involves my family. In 1999, Hoover High School hired me as the head girls basketball coach, and I was able to bring on my husband as my assistant. That January, during our very first season, our son Scott was born. Just 6 weeks later, our team was in the state championship game. Talk about pressure. Balancing a newborn and a championship game was no small task. We didn't win that year, but we grew, we learned, and we got right back to work. The very next year, in 2001, we returned to the state championship, and this time the ending was different. Hoover High School girls basketball won its very first state title. I will never forget that victory, but what made that memory truly special was sharing it with my family, coaching alongside my husband Jim, with our son in his arms. That is a memory we will cherish forever. My second cherished memory came after I retired from coaching high school basketball. But as we all know, coaches really never stop coaching. I found myself immediately back on the court coaching my son and his friends. In elementary school basketball leagues, that turned into AAU teams in the summer, and even after Scott decided baseball was his sport, I still coached him in church league basketball. Scott isn't here today because he's continuing our family's coaching legacy. So if you happen to see me checking Game Changer for his baseball score, know that I am one proud mom. In closing, when I reflect on my life, today becomes another treasure memory I will carry with me forever. Thank you again to the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame for this incredible honor, and congratulations to all of my fellow inductees.
Great job.